So in light of the recent eclipse, I've decided that this would be a great opportunity to do my second review. So people everywhere in the United States are getting pretty excited because the last solar eclipse happened in 1979, and many people are trying to find eclipse glasses last minute. But the only ones that I've seen are either out of stock, a little bit too pricey, or of semi-questionable quality. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick up any special eclipse glasses, but I did find the time to make my own eclipse viewer out of my favorite cereal. And if this still isn't an option for you, I've seen people throw on 5 or 6 pairs of sunglasses, and they should definitely do the trick. I remember when I was younger, I asked my dad if he could explain to me what an eclipse was, and he replied, "No, son." I had always assumed that he was just busy and didn't really want to talk to me, but it turns out it was just the Reader's Digest version of the answer I was looking for. Now, an eclipse is a natural phenomenon. However, in some ancient and modern cultures, solar eclipses are regarded as bad omens that bring death and destruction. Now, if you're worried about that, it's important to remember that you're being irrational. Now, I'm watching in Canada, so if you're in the US, that's that empty space to the north of you on your maps. So where I live, it'll only be about 70 to 75% coverage. I consider that pretty good because those are the same percentages I also considered pretty good back when I was in college. Now this is the part of the eclipse where things get interesting. You can see that the moon is coming in from a specific direction, slowly and increasingly getting darker around me. This is when I realize I'm about to be overshadowed. So now that the moon is completely in front of the sun, this would be a good time to take a nap if you have a hard time sleeping during the day. So now that the moon had moved across most of the entire visual diameter of the sun, the eclipse comes to almost an end. So what's the verdict? Now this eclipse was the first one that I've experienced, so my opinion is a bit limited. But if this is your second or third eclipse experience, let me know in the comments how this one ranks on your scale. But I would say that this one is solid, pretty good.